Hey, what a fine-looking kid.
Put yourself in my hands. Mountain Man's been on that horse for a week.
Oh, come on! Welcome to Heath Ledger Heroes.
Welcome to speech class.
Shut up. Welcome to Health Class Heroes, Episode 2. I'm AJ Haypenny.
I'm Chris Houghton.
And welcome for our review of Straight Up Episode 2, Attitudes and Perceptions. Chris, do you want to give a brief intro?
Yeah. Well, last time we learned about knowledge and the power of the headband, and we saw Heroin Man with the needles in his head, and we're gonna see him again.
Heroin's probably the one I was most excited about seeing again.
Most realistic.
So with attitudes and perceptions, I think I'm saying that word right. Attitudes and perceptions.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Learn to speech class, you son of a bitch. It's about the display of it all, like what you see. So this really is not too much different than the media. So realistically, Straight Up Episode 2, a little bit ahead of its time.
Will this be the Empire Strikes Back of the Straight Up series?
Possibly, but we're about to find out.
Let's dive into the glory. The story so far. Time for our recap.
Ben would like to join a group of kids.
Ben would like to join a group.
He'd like to.
Why'd they have a different narrator?
What do you know?
Yeah, I didn't even notice that.
Chicken.
Maybe him and Lewis got in a bit of a spat.
They're firing more people in Straight Up than WWE.
He lost the Royal Rumble.
I like the other narrator better. Bring her
I know,
back.
this guy's... He doesn't have the same passion.
It's like he's trying to be Ron Howard in Arrested Development. Oh, drugs won't get you addicted. They will.
I still can't get over the snake pit.
Some of those snakes won't bite you.
Yeah, right? This is just a defamation on snakes.
Are the right attitudes and perceptions.
Hey, Rob. Hey, what's up? What you guys? Oh, yeah?
Are they just drinking in the store?
Is this in Suncoast?
All right. Way to go, big guy.
Nothing like busting out a big bottle of booze in the video store.
See, I think those 2 beers that he had in the first video were worth more than that barefoot wine.
He's got Top Gun right there.
Say what you want, these kids have balls.
Hey, Ben.
They never show him lighting the stuff. I think it's because that's probably the hardest part of the whole deal.
Oh, absolutely. Well, you can't show kids how to do the drugs.
Show them how to use it. But you can label it. You can give them the specific instructions.
Drugs are dangerous, but here's how you can use them.
Yeah, look
Ooh,
at
that
us.
side pony.
Get into the groove. Boy, you have to prove.
Everybody drinks and smokes.
Yeah, look at us. We're cool.
Yeah, and it's fun, Ben. Don't you want to have fun?
Don't you want fun? It's an aggressive. Do you want fun?
You'll never be one of the gang. Just a loser.
You're just a loser wearing a jean jacket and jeans. Who does that?
All right, just one beer.
Look, I gotta go return these tapes. I'll be right back.
Oh my God!
He gave him the American Psycho excuse. I have to return some videotapes.
Bet you rewound him too.
Cosmo, I knew it was you.
Looks as if you need to take another ride, Ben.
He sounds like Bill Cosby.
Take another ride, Ben.
Ride. I'm not sure that elevator has another ride in it. We learned last time. OSHA's calling. Chad's more into it this time. Last time he was a little bit more hesitant about the dancing.
Do you think Episode 3 he's gonna be no longer Cole's Cash dancing?
Yes. He's gonna be doing the worm. Full break dance. So what is Cosmo? Is he like a ghost? Or does he never wash his clothes?
That is just an excellent theory. He could be a space ghost.
He could be a space ghost. They go to the...
Well,
isn't this the space elevator?
Oh shit, you just blew my mind right now. He could be a ghost like Jacob Marley.
Yes!
It's just like, I did all the drugs.
Exactly.
And I come back and I gotta teach you about them.
And
you'll be visited by 4 spirits.
4 hard drugs. Elevator.
When Ben comes back. It's Christmas Day. I haven't missed it.
It's St. Patrick's Day. The spirits did it all in one night.
That's St. Patrick's Day.
It's a pretty good fake laugh there.
Stage 2, attitudes and perceptions. Mind the doors, please.
Oh, we got an attendant now.
Oh, that's why they had to fire the original narrator so they could have an attendant. Like, Gideon! I love how that elevator was pretty much from Space Odyssey. What are you doing, Ben?
Also need the vision
What do I need these for?
to help you see through the land of illusion.
He's like Job from Arrested Development. It was an illusion, Michael.
Oh man, he's in like what, an '80s nightclub now?
This is literally the soundtrack to every song in Grand Theft Auto Vice City. You're an obsession. You're my obsession.
This music sounds like the pause screen for Battletoads.
Yeah. I was thinking they need like a straight up video game. We were talking about Tony Hawk last time.
Looks like a neat place for me.
Looks like a neat place to me. Just a bunch of lights.
This looks pretty tubular to me.
I ain't no chicken.
How the vibe completely changes.
Yeah, right.
Makes no sense. I got excited. I'm like, oh, it's just dumbed down.
Yeah, just a bunch of neon lights, and all of a sudden he's in a fancy restaurant.
Like, I thought I was gonna go clubbing.
Hey, guy.
Hey, guy!
Check this out. You like to have fun?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I hate having fun.
Do you like stuff, kid?
You don't like to have fun?
You don't have fun! Again, what is this? They're clowns in fine dining?
It has to be a restaurant in France.
Make yourself comfortable.
Are they gonna fishbowl him? Light elevator.
Whiskey, vodka, gin.
Whiskey, vodka, gin. What about tequila?
You just had all four of those right on the
Whiskey,
ready.
vodka, gin. Seriously, that's not a sustainable way to run a restaurant. You're gonna waste a lot of stuff.
You'll be wanting a joint as well. This is the very best pot you can get.
Where's this restaurant?
Come on.
Let's go.
Even weed legal, you can't have it at a restaurant.
I'm underage. It's against the law.
Oh, who cares about the silly law?
Who cares about the silly law?
The cops don't.
Law, I'm gonna say that next time I get pulled over. Who cares about the silly law?
Hopefully you'll be in that outfit.
Yeah.
I'll go toss more beer.
No. I'll do
More beer? These guys are not gonna stay in business long.
Especially serving minors, giving them free joints.
You don't really want to be the odd one out, do you, when everyone else is doing drugs?
Okay, but only one glass.
tipsy time. Everybody's doing it.
He wants to fit in. He doesn't care about the kids, but the adults. If this is booze and pot, they really cleaned up. Like, it just goes to show you, it's all about a shower. It doesn't really matter.
Only about 5 out of 100 12-year-old kids experiment.
That is such a random stat. Only about 5 out of 100 12-year-old kids experiment.
The reason why they experiment is because of the gathering of the Juggalos over here.
All 5 were at the gathering of the Juggalos.
But I thought we were family. Family.
It's the worst underage bar I've ever been in.
It's very, like, COVID safe, though. Table's very spaced far apart. Oh, he's got the glasses. Wearing sunglasses indoors makes you look like a tool.
I love how these glasses are pretty much reverse Shallow Hal. You ever see the movie John Carpenter's They Live?
Nah.
Roddy Piper has magical glasses that he puts on so he can see aliens and propaganda. That came out the year before this.
Wow.
I think this literally inspired this movie.
No doubt.
Yuck. What a dump.
What a dump.
What a dump!
1 star.
How about just some sunglasses? Whoa. So if he wasn't wearing the glasses, he'd still drop it on him?
Yeah, I guess. You would have been killed. And not from the booze and pot. Alright. Exercise, but still a bar. This is just a bunch of themed bars.
Well, in fairness, this is probably pretty much Planet Fitness on Friday.
Yeah. Welcome to Planet Fitness.
Here, kid, check this out. I can lift 3 pounds.
Yeah. Don't you want to be cool like me? Cool cowboy.
I don't need glasses to see your tool.
Also, very rude of him to take up the balance beam just to do some curls.
He was probably curling in the squat rack earlier, and they told him no. He's like, oh, I'll just do it on the vaulting horse. There's no rule against that.
Hey, what a fine-looking kid. Put yourself in my hands.
I don't think anybody in a tight tank top should tell the kids how they look.
Yeah. Is this also
Turn you into a champion.
booze?
Yep.
He's jacked.
Put yourself in my hands.
Do you think he bulked up for this? You know, they were like, you're gonna have your sleeveless muscle tee on.
I think he had the muscle tone, but he trimmed a little bit.
Yeah, you're right. Cut.
I think he cut weight.
Cut and tone.
Handsomest men.
And the prettiest women.
I thought he said the prettiest women, and he covered her face immediately.
Come a long distance, honey.
Smoke? Some joints in here, too.
Some joints in here, too.
Multiple joints.
That'll put hair on your chest.
Don't put hair on your chest, and he has no hair on his chest.
Yeah.
All beer is packed with calories. If you drink enough, it makes you fat and ugly.
Makes you fat and ugly. Now he's body shaming. Way to go, Ben. Yeah, do you want to look like AC Slater?
Different ways to smoke weed.
Been on that horse for a
Oh, come on!
Don't reverse cowgirl the balance beam.
I bet he got the acting gig. He's like, hey, can you do some gymnastics on the vaulting horse? Sure!
You ever seen the reverse cowgirl? They do that in the Olympics all the time.
They expect her to be all Simone Biles, but he just, well, I can hump the horse.
Hump the horse, that's what it's all about, right?
Sure it will.
What is this, Chris?
I think it's a plumbing expedition. Exhibition.
What are you waiting for?
Is that just supposed to be pumping into him?
Twist off beers are for wussies.
Use a lighter. Be a man.
Yeah, be a man. Use your teeth.
He's like Yukon Cornelius. Nothing.
Wahoo!
It's like, the woman definitely looks worse, but the cowboy still looks like trash anyway. All they did was use spray and shampoo, that's it. How do we make us a little older? Get a shit ton of baby powder.
He still looks pretty good.
Yeah,
but he also has a much heavier weight than he did the first time.
yeah, you can't lift it anymore because that's 9.5 pounds now.
That is some of the worst, like, gray hair makeup I've ever seen. They just, like, threw flour on their heads.
So you know what, kid? We'll go to Bisquick. Just throw a bunch of pancake mix on you.
If you smoke, you will look like a pancake.
So what? How much can you see now? Just look down at your feet.
But this is no illusion.
They made her greener.
I told you.
Because she's pop.
A low tar joint.
Oh, low tar joint. I thought she said something else. Whoa!
That word is outlawed this day and age.
Like, they were more problematic than we thought. So, Chris, what do you think so far?
I think I really wish this place existed in real life. This place is lit. A bunch of people that, you know, they're working out, but they're really not trying very hard.
So, Planet Fitness.
Yeah, Planet Fitness. Yeah, that is very Planet Fitnessy because you have the guy sitting on the workout machine not doing anything. They did. I went to this Planet Fitness and there was this guy who would go, he put his feet up and he would watch movies. That's that guy.
Chris, I said I was sorry.
Well, I didn't feel that you were sorry.
Well, I said I was sorry so that I could make it better. I wasn't, but I said I was.
Okay, all right. Well, I'm ready for you to make it up to.
But with the glasses, I feel like it's like a Talking Heads music video. This isn't my beautiful house. This isn't my beautiful wife. How did I get here?
I feel like Talking Heads could have written the whole soundtrack to this.
What they couldn't afford him. We spent all our money on Lou Gossett Jr.
Give me that. All right, well, shall we go with part 2?
And away we go.
You ready for
Yes, sir.
1, 2.
Ben knows all about the bad effects of drugs, but he doesn't know how to defend himself.
He doesn't know how to
There's the
defend
various
himself
techniques people
against the
use to
various
drink and
techniques,
smoke.
like handing the drink to
Cosmo
you.
comes to
It's like Ninja Star of drugs.
and takes Ben to the land of illusion.
He saved him from that Blockbuster and brought him to an Applebee's that serves underage kids.
I see through this place.
The original narrator's back.
Thanks to his magic glasses, Ben is
This is all over the place.
trouble.
Episode 2 is a
But then
clusterfuck.
booze and friends go down in a pool.
So they try to break his legs?
It's a little messed up. Like, what if they actually broke his legs? This would go from G to R real quick.
Exactly. Like, that doesn't even have anything to do with drugs. Just trying to...
He just straight tried to murder this kid.
Now, this song already has more vocal variance than Gimme That Headband.
I think it might, speaking of variants, I think it might be like low-key. Like each one's a different variant of booze and pot. Well, this is gym booze.
And again, what if they haven't offered all of it, there's just beer, there's many kinds of beer.
He just likes to Charlie Sheen at bars.
To Booze's credit, he's holding that champagne. Oh, no, he's not. Never mind. He's supposed to hold champagne from the bottom. That's why that bulb is in the bottom of champagne bottles.
See, if it was the other variant, he'd be holding it correctly.
Yes.
Technically, we didn't see any of them doing the drugs, which I think is a good thing for a kids' film.
I guess.
Because if we saw a pot actually smoke the pot, we'd say, oh, well, we need heroin to do the heroin.
Just make them do it wrong, and we got the needles in the head already.
You tricked me. This was just another illusion.
How come he could see them without his glasses?
But look at the winners.
Whoa!
The guys who
We're back.
Do you dare get to that top?
Do you dare to stand out from the crowd?
Do you want to be Lita Ford?
Yeah, they don't cover pills, but they just showed a bunch of pills.
What?
Pills and booze, man. Pills and booze.
Linking drugs with success in life is another favorite advertising trick.
Is he getting shot or is he dodging?
I think he's getting shot.
Never.
Smoking pot.
Dude, their accuracy is better than stormtroopers.
Seriously. So when Cosmo has a headband, does he also hear Chad Allen's voice?
I think the headband possibly is a curse.
Also, what happens to our, I can never remember his name, Lou Gossett Jr.?
Cosmo.
Yeah, when Cosmo doesn't have the headband,
Well,
is he a total lost soul?
that's an excellent question. What I think happened when when Ben learns all he needs to know, it's pretty much like, the angel finally found his wings. Like a Christmas movie. What's a Christmas movie?
Miracle on 34th, is that it?
No.
It's a Wonderful Life.
Fantastic. Okay, that's the one.
Drunk driving is the single leading cause of death among teenagers. You kill kids, Mr. Booze.
Now don't blame pot for those accidents, Ben.
Oh, looks like we're about to get cameos from heroin and meth or whatever that is.
I feel like meth would have a mullet.
Did they have meth yet in this time period?
No, I think it was just those four. And thank goodness the drug addicts were Caucasian, because if they had ethnic drug addicts, it might be problematic.
Kill kids, Mr. Booze.
So this is opium.
Yeah, we gotta make straight up too with like all the other drugs.
And that's for cocaine, eh, man? Now come on. I mean, look, well, what can I say? I mean, it's like I'm as furious as driven snow.
Heroin is innocent as well.
I wouldn't stick it to you, Ben.
He's the only drug with a pun.
I wouldn't stick it to you, Ben.
Was the heroin guy the cowboy?
I don't think so. Heroin and cocaine, they really background characters.
But I'm pretty sure heroin and cocaine are one of the other characters running around the gym. Yeah, let's rewind just a scotch.
That might be. And is that cocaine, the blonde there?
I don't think she's the blonde. I think she's the jogger lady. You have to be on heroin to think that this is impressive. And you have to be on cocaine if you're on a fashion show and you want to run around a building.
I don't think that's heroin. But it's hard to tell with the needles in his head.
Don't you want to be a rock star?
Booze can survive the grunge era. Look at him.
We never seem to do them much harm.
Boom, look at all those dead rock stars.
Drugs are one of the leading causes of accidental death among music and film stars. And your friends like cocaine and heroin.
Come on, one more heroin pun.
The list of stars that have been killed by drugs just goes on and on.
And still to this day, so Ben's got a point. But not weed. Weed just...
He does not. That's pills, cocaine,
heroin, cocaine. That's very accurate.
Again, lots of medicine. Cosmo!
You've won the day. You've no illusions now. Come down with me.
You've no illusions now. You're off the drugs.
Give me that back. I rent this thing out on the weekends.
And help your friends to see.
The headband's that powerful? I can't imagine the wisdom that robe must give.
Oh, does he give him a robe in episode 3?
I mean, whoa, that would be full country.
Can't believe they kicked us out of Hollywood Video.
Just great.
You can't do drugs here. This isn't Suncoast.
What are we gonna do
Never
now?
let us in there again.
Why don't you just continue outside?
That old geek? Just because we had a few joints and some beer.
Why do you kick out? We just had a few joints.
Should we get? Well, if they have more than one, I'll kick them out. But one joint in my videos.
All right, but after the fourth, that does it.
What? Who cares?
These things are going extinct anyways.
Why does the kid have a burlap sack as a shirt?
Pillowcase.
Hey, where'd Ben go anyway?
Who cares?
What season is it? He's in a jacket. She's in no sleeves. He's got jeans.
Hey.
Now, did this happen in real time where Ben was gone?
Socks?
or was it years?
Something you saw on TV or a magazine. Why are y'all such copycatters?
Ooh, copycatters.
No? Well, then how come y'all believe the same ads?
You're literally wearing a jean jacket like I am.
Because that's what the beautiful people do, dummy.
Yeah.
It's the funds.
Honestly, his hair was fine. He didn't need to comb it.
His hair's pretty sweet.
Who do you think animated this? Was this like Disney animation?
I think it's a TV Funhouse. Give me back my show!
It's pretty talented that you can cheers without looking.
Don't show my dad.
Also, you're not allowed to advertise cigarettes anymore.
Yeah, I think it's because of this video. They never advertise for pot, now they advertise for pot.
Dirty and smelly.
Whoa. The Lorax.
Same with having for a long, cool glass of beer.
I mean, you should do that. If you're in the desert.
I'll take anything.
Yeah, that dude had devil horns? We didn't even talk about cognac.
And if you really spent all your money on booze, you'd most likely end up as a bum on Skid Row.
You'll end up like Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
Dr. Jones, wake up!
Dr. Jones!
Have you ever seen ads that said less alcohol on it?
Yeah, less calories, but no less alcohol.
Than hard liquor.
Try Michelob.
The water of
Booze
beers.
is booze. Whiskey.
A shot glass of
All
whiskey.
the same. Once you can see through.
Do people do shots of whiskey? I guess they do.
Yeah.
You do shots of tequila, shots of
Yeah,
vodka.
because we have terrible lives.
Clean and fresh. Thirst quenching. Rich and famous. Comparison. Then all the ads for drinking and smoking just fall apart.
You know a lot about
He's won over. He's starting the movement.
Like, will you please give Dobby a sock?
Maybe I'll
Master has given Dobby clothes.
What are you two talking about?
Oh,
Dobby will not drink beer.
What are you two talking about?
What are you two talking about?
Nothing.
Back home?
They let him walk all that way.
Stitch these dumbbells. So, Ben, how did you lose your shoes?
Oh, he realized he needed to pull his
Let's
shirt
put a
out,
long
his
story.
nipples out.
Who needs shoes? I can still run faster than you.
No wonder that kid drinks. Look at his
Does
clothes.
this mean Tony's out of a gang?
That's another like old thing people
Needs
don't do
those
anymore.
Anyway,
Punch the
they'll
hand.
come back.
Just like, we're gonna pummel some nerds. Yeah, we're gonna cream some dweebs.
Lou Gossett Jr. with his 3 lines.
How much filming do I have to do? Oh, pretty much none. We're just gonna go to this elevator. Do you have licensing? Do you have permits?
What are permits? I wish I knew more people named Ben so I could say. What's up, Ben? All right, AJ. What happened?
I'm gonna give a gaslit summary. A haunted ghost, a Jacob Marley, if you will, kidnaps an alive boy and brings him to hell. And he goes into 5 different worlds where he's only equipped with a headband and sunglasses that lets him see aliens and whatnot.
He's getting more clothes. I wonder what he's gonna get next time. What could be left? It gotta be earphones, right? That seems-
I don't. I haven't
like a
seen
snorkel?
part. He gives him a snorkel. So you can dive into the liquidy meth.
Yes.
And he sees that everything's bullshit, and he comes back, and Cosmo takes his clothes back.
He's giving that back. He takes his clothes back, and then they go back to the video store. The kids have unceremoniously been thrown out.
They go back to Blockbuster.
Yeah, back to Block. Rest in peace. All right. Well, next time, please do join us for the climactic conclusion of the Straight Up series. Straight Up.
Straight Up episode 3. Now, would you say that this is their Return of the Jedi?
Well, I would hardly say this was Empire Strikes Back. I think we're in the prequels.
This was definitely Phantom Menace vibes.
Yeah, Phantom Menace. Heroin is Darth Maul with all the pointies.
And join us for some alternative endings. We'll see you next week.
Man's been on that horse for a week.
Stick around!
Heroin is innocent as well. I wouldn't stick it to you.
You're hired.
You'll never be one of the gang. Just a loser. A loser with a skinny wiener.
Be our guest. Be our guest.
Who cares about the silly law?
You betray the law!
Where are you going?
Just leaving.
But where?
I have to return some videotapes.
Don't you want to be a rock star?
So you want to be a rock superstar?
What's your problem? I said, what's your problem?
You kill kids, Mr. Booze.